It's your boy Nangunu in the house, back with another Arsenal news episode. So what do we have here today? Of course, there was a live stream today. I'm so sorry for it, but I had to take a breather. Would want to be more regular from tomorrow with the live streams, and of course, we're gonna have some Arsenal fans coming up as well. So stay tuned for that. And of course, what do we have in this episode? Some news about Willian leaving. Of course, we're going to deal with 15 left back and right back options that Arsenal should look into the transfer market. There's a report from fansided.com, and of course, we're going to talk about Daniel X bid. Some Arsenal fans have reacted to it. Yeah, they feel there's something fishy and something wrong about it. Elneny gets some praise. Unai Emery is looking out for one of Arsenal's targets in Emerson Royal. So we're going to deal with that. So let's just jump into the first news that we have here. So Fabrizio Romano tweets out that after David Luiz, also Willian is expected to leave Arsenal this summer. There's interest from European clubs and from MLS. Inter Miami wanted him last summer. Arsenal are waiting for official bids. So actually it's true that Willian might leave. Well, I'm pretty much sure many of the Arsenal fans would be happy about it. But moving on, so talking about different stuffs, we all came to know about Daniel X releasing a statement and maintaining that yes, I made a bid, and Gronky said, no way, get the F off. So that happened. So Sky's Kave Solikol says the reason Ek released this statement is to set the record straight. He did not want Arsenal fans to think he had been misleading them. He wanted to be as transparent as possible. He respects the fact that bid has been turned down, but that bid remains on the table. He is still keen to buy Arsenal, and he's ready and willing to speak to the owners if they change their mind. My understanding is he's still very keen and he's not going away. So you got to be a lot of persistent, but more importantly than not, Arsenal need to fail in performance levels so that they could sell it to someone else. And I don't think so, Mikel Arteta. See, without investment, of course, is bound to fail. But now with investments, let's see, that's the only option that Kroenkes have that can actually impress the fans and the results of Arsenal. Moving on, so Mate Guendouzi transfer decision that offers a big hint about his Arsenal future. Now Guendouzi has reportedly made a decision on what he wants from his next club. Yeah, I mean, he's actually opened up about it. So last month, Football.London revealed that Arsenal will be willing to listen to offers for Lucas Torreira, Matteo Guendouzi, Ainsley Maitland-Niles and Eddie Nketiah in this summer. Now, according to a report by French outlet La Provence, Guendouzi, who has spent this season on loan at Hertha Berlin, is attracting interest from Ligue 1 outfit Marseille. So that is because, according to reports, Guendouzi wants to play in the Champions League next season, something that neither Marseille or Arsenal would not be able to offer him next season. Marseille are 5th in the Ligue 1 table with 2 games of the season remaining, but the gap to the Champions League places is too big for them to bridge, meaning they will not compete in the Europe stock competition next season. Therefore, that could rule out Marseille out of the running if Guendouzi set his heart out in playing for a Champions League team. But the question is, which Champions League team is actually looking to buy Matteo Guendouzi? Well, with that in mind, Guendouzi is currently sidelined with a fractured metatarsal in his foot. May not have such an easy time while deciding on his next club, especially when Arsenal are going to be keen to try and offload him. So let's see what his future holds. Where exactly will he end up by the end of this summer transfer window? And as we speak, Unai Emery has made a decision and he's actually trying to screw Arsenal again. But this time in the transfer market. Now Arsenal are poised to be among the Premier League's busiest clubs as far as the transfer budget and everything is concerned. We all know that Arsenal have been linked with a Hector Bellerin successor, and they've eyed none other than Emerson Royal. Yes, of course, Emerson Royal is being watched up, but it looks like Unai Emery's Villarreal are also impressed with what they have seen from the right back this term, and we look to launch an offer for him of somewhere between 22 million euros and 24 million euros this summer. It depends whether or not they will qualify for Europe next season. They will compete with in the Champions League if they beat United in the Europa League final in just over a week's time. However, the league position in La Liga could see them qualify for the Europa League once again if beaten by United. So they're definitely going to get one. But Ruben Peña, Mario Gaspar available to Unai Emery. He would want to, and they still don't know about Juan Foyth, but yeah, as things stand, they're also interested. One of the clubs alongside Arsenal who are interested in Emerson Royal. So it looks like rock legend Roger Waters shows support for favourite gunner Elneny. The Pink Floyd bassist, songwriter, singer and composer Roger Waters praised Mohamed El Neni for being vocal about the whole conflicts between Palestine and, of course, you know, Israel. Of course, those are things going on. So Roger Waters tweeted that, "Come on, you foxes!" A message to Hamza Chaudhry, also to my favorite gunner El Neni, from Roger Waters with love. So Roger Waters loves Mohamed Al Nani. Well, that's how AFC Bell pronounces Mohamed Al Nani. But moving on, so as we mentioned, Daniel Ek has done a takeover bid already, which has been thrashed away by Cronkies. So that's a response to it. So Steve Grove said, one of the fans actually tweeted out that section of comments by fans on social media. He says, "I'm surprised that after roping in Henri Bergkamp and Vieira, who have zero experience of running a football club, that X bid wasn't serious. Bloke played fans like a violin." Another one said, "So the Cronkies have rejected X bid. As an Arsenal fan, I'm scared and nervous about the transfer window. This is on them now. They need to step up and invest." Another one said, "Daniel Ek wanted to buy something that isn't currently for sale, so he decided to bid below its market value. Then, when that was inevitably rejected, he's taken a step back. Was he ever that serious after all?" Another one said, as fans, it's our job to put as much pressure on KSC as possible. Protest, don't buy merchandise, refuse to go to games. This is our chance to make a difference." Another one said, "New bid, come on, let's go. Fans and Ek work as one." Another one said, "I wonder what Henri Bergkamp and Vieira think about this. What a weird way to go about a bid for a club." Another one said, "We are all behind you, Daniel. Don't give up on this. We'll keep pushing together." Another one said, Why should we be behind him? Is it because he's an Arsenal fan and not Cronky? How he went about things going public does not bode well on him." Another one said, "That's sad. Means we will be owned by people who don't care. It's not about money for us either. It's about caring for the club and doing the best for it. I'm sorry, Mr. Ek, that you did not succeed. I was looking forward to having a real supporter owner." Well, former Arsenal striker Kevin Campbell would love Arsenal to sign a Jack Grealish. Now he says, "Grealish has proved to be a world-class player this season. He's very consistent with his performances and he's only young. What a huge difference he has made to Aston Villa this year. I think any of the big boys would look at him. I wouldn't put it past Manchester City to sign him, even though they have a wealth of attacking talent. I could see him there. Listen, that would be making the stronger. It could be an embarrassment of riches. You have to keep strengthening. If you don't, you are standing still and others will catch you." Well, if you don't know that Arsenal's away kit will be on display as Arsenal women's are taking on Crystal Palace, and they were 3-0 up as I last saw the scorecard. So yep, all the best. Also, Arsenal have reportedly been dealt a blow in the pursuit of Eduardo Camavinga, with Real Madrid and Bayern looking to sign the Ren ace as always. So let's talk about the left backs and the right backs that Arsenal are linked with. So the first player that in the midst that we're going to talk about is Borna Sosa from Stuttgart. Now I've used him only in FIFA and a little bit of scouting. I've seen his videos and everything. So just very little. Borna Sosa has got decent amount of pace. Yeah, I think he's really good in that case. Let's see. Yes, he's decent to say the least. Next linked is Lee Buchanan, once linked with Arsenal already. Lee Buchanan plays for Derby County's left back. Lee Buchanan has been one of the bright sparks in otherwise dismal season for the Rams. So they could actually look out for Lee Buchanan. Another one, I don't think so many Arsenal fans who are hearing this would love it. Ryan Bertrand on a free. Now, Arsenal made an offer to Southampton for Bertrand in the January transfer window, but knocked out by Saints. They thought that he might actually sign a new contract with Saints, but he did not. So he knows there's a lot of interest because he would be a free agent. But let's see how things will turn out. Next, if Arsenal are really serious, they actually need to look at this AZ Alkmaar player, Owen Wijndal. He says, "I am the best left back in the Netherlands. That is my opinion, and I think I should be able to say that." That is a very confident guy. He averages 87.4% passing accuracy across all competitions. He has made no less than 49 appearances this season. He's crazy. I mean, in his 3 Dutch outings, he has 2 assists, while in Eredivisie, he's grabbed 5 in 33 outings. As a senior international, he's got 2 assists already. Owen Wijndal. Yes, he's under contract until 2023. Alkmaar may feel now is time to cash in. So yeah, wonderful player. Next is Robin Gosens of Atalanta. Well, when Leicester signed Timothy Castagne in the previous summer window, many claim they bought in wrong fullback from Atalanta. On the opposite flank sits German Robin Gosens, whose stats may as well read out in comparison to forwards since they're quite remarkable. Well, he's got something superb in his sleeves. Robin Gosens is actually a very good guy. Very good player. Josh Doig from Hibernian. As people say, is Kieran Tierney 2.0. Well, it's also a natural reaction to make a Scottish left back linked with a move to Arsenal. Josh Doig may have penned a fresh deal with Hibernian not long ago, but it is not said to detract potential suitors. Well, only 18 years of age, he has registered 4 assists and a goal in 24 Scottish Premiership outings. His qualities are clear with Jack Ross, even utilising him as a left midfielder on occasion, such as the quality of his deliveries. So Josh Doig might just be the right kind of left back backup that Arsenal might be looking into. Next, from the Stade Brest, Romain Perraud is also a wonderful player to look into. Junior Sambia from Montpellier, Tariq Lamptey from Brighton, injury prone, that's about my only issue. Ashraf Hakimi, expensive and very tough to get. And the biggest, but not the bad one, Nodi Mukiele. Not the conventional right back, he is a wonder. He would be a wonder signing if Arsenal get into, but let's say, although Arsenal will be looking at around £20 million for his services, 2 years left on his contract with RB Leipzig. Nodi Mukiele, wow, that'll be great. Zeki Celik from Lille. Well, not many people have heard of him. The ones who play FIFA know more about him. So 24-year-old right back, there is directness to his game, whether from a forward thinking first touch or positivity in possession. He may need to work on his footing slightly as he has. This is the report. Emerson Royal already linked. Nasser Mazraoui from Ajax. Decent defensively, it's a little problem, but yes, he's a decent guy. Max Aarons, of course, linked already with Arsenal. So you know what we are up to. You know what players that we are actually linked with. So let me know which of them would you want over Mindal. For me personally, Nodi Mukiele is a wonderful shout. Can play as a centre back as well. It's really a wonderful shout. So with this, I'd like to end this episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you see daily Arsenal content, best place to be, consider subscribing.